What is an originating process? Originating processes are the legal documents which are used to instigate litigation. Before we get started, a quick legal disclaimer: nothing in this video is legal advice, and it's impossible to know if any general principles I describe could apply to any specific situation in the way discussed without seeking actual legal advice. An originating process is a form that you fill out saying, this is who I want to sue, here's why, and here's what I want from them. And that starts the lawsuit. There are a few categories of originating processes, and you can get exemplars of them. But for all of them, it's not just a document that you can sign on the dotted line. There's more that will have to be written from scratch than there is already in that form. I say they're forms just in the sense that they mandate a specific style and structure. You have to include these details, this warning, and it has to be structured like this. If you hear the term originating process mentioned in the course of a lawsuit, they're talking about the document that started the dispute. A document initiating countersuit is often not considered to be an originating process. But if a senior lawyer was to say, can you find the originating process on our countersuit? The meaning would be absolutely clear, and I'd be looking for the statement of claim or the summons that we had issued to initiate our counterclaim. It's just that this might not be technically an originating process. Lawyers will write up these documents based on a number of factors, and since lawsuits themselves can be quite complicated, thought and time and effort goes into figuring out what is going to go into one of these documents. We're going to include these grounds, these facts. We have the high ground here, but not here, and our arguments are going to be founded on this, this, and this, but that isn't important. All that kind of strategy influences what an originating process includes, as well as which originating process might actually be chosen for the job. Each law firm will typically carry a whole database of pre-written exemplars of this type of document, with separate examples that can be picked out with specific wording that is appropriate for specific situations. And they'll choose exactly the right ones and edit them down for the specific needs of any client who's launching a lawsuit. The wording a specific firm uses and the balance of considerations around the phrasing and how they're drafted, how they're put together, makes them really jealously guarded and valuable resources, even though they're often sent out to other lawyers in the course of a lawsuit, since a lot of time and work goes into drafting the databases of precedents, particularly in smaller firms. This is an extreme example, but I still remember a conversation I had with a lawyer I met in a bar who referred to a competitor as precedent-stealing scum. And the way he said it too, there was such emotion in his voice, scum. Typically, originating processes will also need to be filed with the court and then served or given to the party or parties being sued, which lets them know that they're being sued so that they have an opportunity to respond against the claims made in the lawsuit. Once a party has given the court evidence, usually in the form of an affidavit of service, showing that they've given the originating process to the other side, well then it's on. That's how a lawsuit is started. Thanks for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe to see more videos like it, and like and comment to let me know what's working and what I should talk about next.